Hey, what up, everybody? steviebreech coming to you, and I have finished watching Monday Night Raw. As I was watching Monday Night Raw, I was checking out videos. People put it on YouTube. I wasn't watching Raw reviews or anything like that, but I noticed that a couple of people, well, my friends, Freaking 88 and Man on Fire 310, put up videos talking about will they ever stop watching WWE Raw. And knowing Yaya pretty well, I know that he doesn't put up videos like that. For shock value or anything like that. Normally, when he makes a video after he watches the show, it's his honest and his true opinion. And I watched it, and I knew I was in for basically shitsville. um, it basically got me to the point where I was wondering, what was going to happen with the show. And gets me to the point of wondering why the hell I'm watching this. And I might make a response to his video down the road, but I just didn't want to go into that now because the one thing that's on my mind that I care about more than anything, more than the pay-per-view on Sunday than anything, is why they had to kill one of the one things that I sort of cared about 2 years ago. Why they had to take that and destroy it tonight. My biggest problem with wrestling is angles that go nowhere, angles that get dissolved and nothing happens to it. And the reason why I'm upset about this now is that I know that if it would have happened 2 years ago and this would have happened, I would have been even more upset. And if you haven't caught on yet, I'm talking about the anonymous Raw general manager who took over after, I think it was after Bret Hart got ran out in the limo by the Nexus. That he was appointed the new head man in charge, even though Vince McMahon doesn't say so. At that time, Vince McMahon basically was the guy that put everything in place for the WWE. Even though now they've moved on to this whole uh, the WWE board, who pretty much names everything, and Vince McMahon is the head of the board, even though he doesn't really know what's going on. You would think that if somebody came in and made a presentation to the board saying that I want to be the new Raw general manager, somebody would know who the hell they are that they're putting in charge. They're not just going to put anybody out there. And I know that this was something that basically got started and then it evolved into something that probably was a lot bigger than it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be probably just something that was supposed to be here, but the whole iPhone got over, and Michael Cole getting on the thing saying, "Excuse me, I have a message from the Raw general manager," caught on a whole lot bigger, and it became something that they probably used a whole lot more than they were really looking to do. But when you're in wrestling and you're writing a weekly TV show, you should at least know the direction that your show is going. And I had to go back and rewatch a couple of my videos to find out things that I was even invested in for this, but I couldn't believe it. But I think the most popular thing that ever happened was the Raw GM getting involved in WrestleMania 27 and Rock basically telling it to go to hell. And there was a time when I thought basically that The Rock messed up and The Rock was the Raw general manager. And slowly after that, it got phased out, and Triple H came into his little thing, and the Raw general manager took off. He never really had an exit line storyline, and I was upset that we never got it. But now that Monday Night Raw rolls around, and it ends up being that Hornswoggle was under the ring all the whole time, but even though that Hornswoggle was the face the whole time, he was the Raw general manager. He hasn't been heel in a long damn time. And Hornswoggle's been invested in storylines where he's been on the side of DX, he's been on the side of John Cena, and the Raw general manager screwed these guys over countless times. Yet he's still a face now. It doesn't make sense. Sometimes if you make the decision to let's not go there anymore and let's let this die, it's dead, we're never gonna bring it up again. Don't bring it up again because it pisses people off even more. I'm not at the point. I'll probably never be at the point I don't want to watch wrestling. Again, I don't get to watch as much as I want to right now, but man, they piss me off sometimes. It's just a slap in the face saying, like, we don't really care what you think, and we really don't care if you come back and watch the next week. But I don't know. I mean, just that was dumb. That was dumb. That might be the dumbest thing they've done in a long time. And I know that when I started making videos, I was as pro WWE as anybody else. And now I'm at the point now where I see a lot of stuff as dumb. But honestly, guys, you have to agree with me. That is one of the dumbest things they have ever done to make Hornswoggle the GM. I know that the guy, the anonymous GM, when he sent his emails in, turned face and heel. He was for this guy, for that guy. He would do it during the same show. But to put a guy on there that was on the show the whole time, I can't remember everything, but the anonymous Raw GM and Hornswoggle were probably involved in something along the way, one way or another. And I don't even want to know, but somebody will figure it out, and somebody will put it together. It'll probably be on Botchmania now, but just fucking dumb.